Thank you so much for hopping on the call. And today we're gonna be talking about like your real experience, pretty much like your honest experience about the Shifu program, how we help you, and also where you are in the journey. So you want to tell a little bit about yourself, man?
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Tom Wing. I quit my job in corporate in 2017. After that, I started my business in real estate, and I just buy some flooded house, and then I sold it last year. So I know him for a couple years, 2 years, and he been really helpful mentor, and he the one that showed me how to start the Amazon business.
So how was your job before?
Yeah, I mean, corporate is great. Like you,
Uh,
you go there, but you learn the system. You learn
mm,
how they make money, how they assign tasks to people, and that can be a very valuable experience.
mm,
But with me, it's just the day-to-day job. You need to be there, your boss watching over you, and then you kind of like have to do the tasks that you don't like.
mm,
So just I just hated every minute of it. Like I remember one time, like I do the reporting, right?
mm,
And then like there's a revenue and then expense, and then like you subtract it. I mean, you add it together or something, and then like you're missing like 0.001, and because of the decimal, they round up in Excel.
mm,
So like when I bring it out, my boss here, I'm like, hey, why 0.2 plus 0.7 doesn't equal 0.9? I'm like, come on, dude. It's just round up. And
mm.
now you expect me like to go in there and manual fix it. Like that, it's not just one number. The report is kind of like 10, 20 row. You have to
Wow,
keep like repeating. Man, come on, I'm better than this. I don't want to keep like doing tedious job.
I
So
see.
that's why I decided to do real estate on the side.
Mm,
And then just one day I just tell my boss like, hey, I think I'm not gonna come back anymore. My boss said, hey, what did I do wrong? I said, no, you don't do anything wrong. It's just like I have my own business now, and it's just not for me.
I see. I see. So how was it like to be a real estate investor? And was it hard for you to like balance between your corporate jobs and also being a real estate investor?
Yeah, it's kind of tough because in the beginning, it's just like when people say like real estate, it's like really fancy, and like everything is just so easy. You just hire someone, you find a deal, you find someone to do it, and then you make money. It's
Mm,
not just like all rosy like that. Especially if you just started like me. But what I do is like I have basically I thought like that, and then I hire a guy doing it, and then when I'm at work, that guy doing the stuff, right? And when I go home, I look at the stuff. It's like, man, it's like 20% done. It's like what the hell you been doing? And you're like, oh, it's just how I roll, man. Like. It's just like when they ask you to give a lot of money up front, and
mm,
then after that, like after they run out because of the day, and then like they like, hey, give me more. I'm like, you're not
mm,
even 50% done. Why you want me more money? So basically, as a beginner, you have to literally do everything yourself. You have to go in there. You have to hire people. You have to interview people, and you have to go in there and do it with them. So that way you can learn the system, how to paint the wall, how to do this and that. And then that way you can estimate on how many day job, and you can see who is the contractor that's good with that job that you give them later on.
mm.
But I don't know, maybe you have better way to do it, but it's just me. I want to learn like that, and I have to roll with it, and I had to go to work. In the morning, I go to Home Depot, pick up the guy. I go home, I go to work, and I drop them at home. And then I
Mm,
go to work, and I come back at lunch, and then I have to buy lunch McDonald's for the guy, and then I go back to work. And if I then I did anything, I had to be in between the texting back and forth doing work, and then after that I have to drop the guy at Home Depot after work, and then I have to buy supply for the next day. So it's like a very hard working process. But every day, when you look back, it's like all totally worth it because you build a business for your own. You don't work for your boss, which is the thing I hate the most.
I agree. So it took a lot of time and a lot of effort when it's come to real estate, right?
For sure, yeah. That's why when I hear the Amazon business, it's like, wow, like, you can just scale, with real estate, like you have that many time in the day and you have to keep flipping, you have to keep investing, you need a lot of capital. It's the whole process, I mean, it's not that, it's a good investment vehicle, but Amazon, it just helps you to scale tremendously with your time and effort.
I see. So there are others opportunity out there. Why you decided to sell Amazon?
I mean, at first I'm an Amazon customer. I just love Amazon. Like now, like we don't even need to go to supermarket anymore. We just like, hey, Amazon Prime, boom, like same day delivery, next day delivery. They have the whole system of FBA, like fulfilled by Amazon warehouse that they built during the pandemic. And recently there's an article say the economy is slowing down and like, oh my God, Amazon gonna be bad. But they don't even fire any of their warehouse worker. They fire area of their corporate that, don't make money, So Amazon's still here and Amazon will be there, and everyone loves Amazon. So that's how we want to start this because, people always, there's a big market out there for Amazon and you can make a lot of money.
The next question gonna be, so before, like, about Amazon, what keep you from like starting on your own rather than like investing into like a mentor?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like sometimes, like, I don't know, it's just, over time I realized, when I just sell my house and I just sit back and I don't do anything, financially I'm fine, and I just think about things, and I realized like sometimes the one who's successful is either the smartest one or the dumbest one. Because when you're dumb, people tell you something, you just do it, right? And if you find the right thing to do, man, you will be successful, And if you're smartest and then you keep like, like thinking about the thing and you say, oh, this makes sense, and you do it. And then you're so smart, you figure it out, right? But if you're in the middle, man, it's hard, because like, how to do it? You don't know. You search internet, there's one thing that tell you to do it. One person tell you to do it. Another person, hey, don't do it, So who you listen to, So you're not that extreme top or extreme bottom, so you don't know. And too confused, right? So you don't do it, right? And that's the thing that really dangerous, that keep people from doing it. And I'm like one of them, I'm just like in the middle here and I don't know what information to listen to. And then I come across you, like with the program and you've been doing it, like you have $1 million in revenue and you seem like a nice guy, and then like that's the best thing. I want the people to teach me and they teach me with their heart, So, I have some extra money and I feel like, oh man, like Amazon gonna be there. So either I'm learning from this or I fail or not, I still have an experience that I take with me that I can utilize for other things.
Yeah, I agree. Because when also just like when I first started out, I was super confused. So many people telling me this and that on YouTube. Like they tell you should be starting Amazon. It's too saturated. And then you should selling X amount of product, follow something, this, and then the other person tell you like the opposite, and in the end it's just like really confusing. And at that time, like I have not really like know where should I take the direction to go. And I totally understand from your point of view as well.
And yeah, and then like I'm glad to take that step because sometimes like if I try by my own, like, and then like I make one mistake and then I'm done, because like I don't know what to do next, and then if I had to figure out 10, 20 things by myself, man, it's gonna be hard to do anything. But like if you were there already, you went through it and you tell me how to overcome it, that
Mm-hmm.
maybe I keep going and I'm gonna be there until the end.
Yep.
So that's the way I'm looking at the program, and that's why I signed up. A lot of people, they always think like, oh, like if I can find something that's so easy to do and make
Mm-hmm.
money from day one, like I will be successful. But then nothing in life that easy,
Mm-hmm.
like life is just like an ocean, shark always be there to eat you alive, and you have to be like on top of your game. You have to tag along with the other sharks so they can protect you.
You know.
So that's why you need this program.
So how long did it take to find your first product?
Yeah, thanks to you, like I found my first product probably 1 month after
Mm-hmm.
I joined the program. I'm kind of sometimes like, it's good and then there's
Mm-hmm.
mentor be there, you always like, oh, I can do it later, whatever. And you're not that serious. So you need someone there to kind of like kick you a little bit and hey, be accountable and like, hey, you need to find the product by this deadline, that deadline, which is good because that helps you to be motivated and to do something. Like me, I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't have the drive, because I make it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
like in my own term, right? Some people they might have $1 million, they might have 2 million, 3 million to make them happy. But sometimes like good amount that can support my family, I'm okay. So that's why that's why I'm just like doesn't care. I'm like, okay, whatever. So but have a good kick there and keep me going. That's great.
Yeah, and also you're really motivated and really driven and consistent. So look, when you're inside the program, I can see it from your action and also in full as well. You guys like have a speed up implementation, so
Thank
it's
you, and
great.
yeah, I'm lucky to have a good partner like Phú. He really help out.
Hmm. Yeah, because everything that I assign, you guys really like take action on it and really make it work fast. And still like on the journey, like in business, there's always like hiccup, but that's why we're here and supporting. And I'm glad you're still on the journey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So when you first start out on your first product, how much was your initial investment into the product itself?
I think I bought about like 300 units just
Mm-hmm.
to start out. Like some people they might start with 10 or 100 or 50,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm kind of greedy. I wanna if it's hit, I wanna hit big. I wanna
Yeah.
make a little bit more money. So I do 300, and each unit I think I pay around $26.
20.
So that turned out to be around 7,000
Mm,
in investment.
I see. And how
Mm.
much how much was the total that you made back from the investment?
I kind of make back like in the. I mean, I just want to start out and try it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I wake up and say, "Man, all the units sold out." And I'm like, "Wow, that's awesome!" Something like, this thing is real. It's not like just fancy and people tell me it work. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm just like looking at it and I'm like, "Oh, well, you could stock more." And with that, like I make like 30%, so probably the same amount, so 7K, and subtract on the fee, like help out to my team. I give all the profit away to my team,
Mm,
whoever help me out,
I see.
and recoup a little bit in admin expense and stuff. Maybe I break even with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually on the first batch, the goal for like new Amazon seller is to break even because
Mm-hmm.
we have to build the brand present, also
Mm-hmm.
accumulate as much review as possible. Because
Mm-hmm.
most of other gurus out there, they're just telling you that you can make money right away. It's not that easy. But
Right.
as the second batch, if you were consistent and you already have the brand present on Amazon with reviews and also like customer that telling how good your product is, like the next one, then the
Mm-hmm.
next one you make money through like
Mm-hmm.
the word of mouth and stuff. So what was the total revenue that you sold? You sold out
So yeah, so usually you make 30% profit. So
yeah
you times three, it's about 20,000.
20,000. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So how was so what was your so for me when I first make money online, like I was super excited. Like that day I could like I'm just like jumping like happy. What about you? Like I know that day I supposed to go to the gym. No, go to my network and then I saw my first sales. So for you, like when you opened the app, do you remember that day?
Yeah, I do. Like, I'm like, get on my car and yell to the world. I'm just happy.
Mm.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Like, I never thought I can sell that much.
Uh-huh.
Like couple thousand, 20,000, it's a lot. Yeah, I'm a keeping myself guy. I
Yeah.
don't brag that much.
Yeah.
But my family know for sure. I make
Oh.
sure they know.
Oh, you told your family too?
Yeah, I just screenshot it to them, and they're like, "Oh, congrats, high five and stuff."
So when you first start out, was people doubting you? Anyone
Oh
doubting you?
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, like people always doubt you and stuff, right? But
Mm.
looking back, I never be who I am today if I listen to other people.
Mm.
So whatever they doubt is fine. And sometimes it's good to have these people that laugh at you, so you can have the motivation to keep going and prove them wrong.
I see. So, so if you were to tell someone that are like considering to like start selling online, who were in the same position as you back then, stuck in their corporate world, or maybe doing nails, doing like a manual labor work, or maybe just trading time for money, like what was that mindset shift that you will tell them so that they can really look into building something for themselves, like a passive income with like online stuff?
Yeah, I think the best one to do this business right now is student, really, like whoever go to school, because when I were to go to school, I have a lot of time,
Mm.
like school was just too easy for me, I guess.
Mm.
I graduated with a 3.9
Nice.
GPA, so I don't study that much. And then doing school, I'm just like going around and party and just don't really, like have a passion or purpose in life,
Mm.
and that time instead of wasting on, girls and party and stuff, you can just start a side hustle business like Amazon,
Mm.
and with that, you just tag with someone that's successful that you learn from,
Mm.
and then you just do it. You don't need to think that much because you don't have a second job, you don't have a kid on the background crying, you don't have someone that need help from the family, so just do it, and then that way, if you're successful, great, then you can quit your job and quit your school.
Mm.
But if not, you just go back to your normal self, but most likely if you talk with someone that know what they're doing,
Mm.
like a good mentor program, you'll be successful, and you one day you look back and you will be happy.
Mm. I see. I really admire you because you have kids, you have wife, you have
Fine.
like family you look after, but you're still hustling hard.
Yeah, I
And
try, I have to provide for them. Like yesterday I talked to you and it really hit me that, like you want to build something that your kid gonna look back and they're gonna see how the dad struggle, how the dad successful, and that's something that you can have respect from them too, so it's not for you, it's for your family, so you have to try.
mm. So everything that you do, what is your main purpose? What is your main why that driving you to wake up every single day and just like put in the work? Was it for your family, your kid, or?
Yeah, like more me more like right now. I always look at back in Vietnam and how people struggle over there, and the people don't have the money, the people don't have the opportunity, and then I feel like if I can do something, I can build a business that can help the community, help the young people, and then um, make Vietnam to be, like a country where people respect, and not just like someone in the nail salon and do nails to people, and that is something that drive me, make us proud as the whole community, So that make me wake up every day and try to make this work because it's the best opportunity, and everyone need to be an Amazon seller, and just like just like people know like Indian for grocery, sells grocery owner, gas station owner, and we're gonna be in a better class, we're gonna be Amazon seller, and we can scale,
When we talk, I feel your passion, and I feel like with your determination, you can do a lot more than you can imagine. And I'm always here. Thì nói chung em sẽ ở đây để mà support if you need help with anything else.
Thank you, em. Yeah, I mean, usually like with all the program, people they say, "Hey, you have 6 months to learn," and then like, if you fail, you're done, or you done with the course, you not have any support anymore. But I'm glad you're always there, to help me, even though it's like 2 years already, and we still keep in touch, and we still learn from each other. And I think that the thing valuable the most about the business, it's just about the program. It's just not the course; it's the friendship that we have with each other. So that's great.
Nói chung I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your friendship and also for your trust. That's why, like when I formed this, like before, I have the opportunity just to sell courses, but I just feel like it just become meaningless when I just don't really help people. And when I start, my background, I was a tutor, and I really enjoy seeing people get an A's in the class, and they come back into the tutoring center. They say, "Hey, I got an A." My mom was super happy. I used to be a C student. My mom never believed in me that I could pass this class.
But imagine like you took this course and you bring back home a $10,000 check to your mom. Your mom will be more happier.
And that's true. And that's the goal. That's the goal that we're trying to help as much people as possible. Thank you so much. I know you also have other stuff going on, but you dedicated the time to hop on a call and share your experience and also your honest feedback. That's really mean a lot to me.
Yeah, it's not only for me or for you, it's for all the people that are watching this. And I hope maybe 1 or 2 people sign up for your course and it's changing their life, It's gonna mean a lot too.
Thank you everyone for staying all the way to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and would love to keep up to date with all the information from Amazon, feel free to subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you want to learn or what you want to see for the next video. And we also have a free training that show you how you can make money with Amazon and mistake that new seller make. So check the description box below and we'll see you inside.